This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the Knoppers Black and White. This is apparently a limited edition. I could have sworn that I've seen this before quite some time ago, but yeah, maybe it is a limited edition once again. I am not sure though, so don't quote me on that. Knoppers is quite popular here in Germany, for example. It's a mixture of wafers and milk cream and hazelnut pieces mixed in with a bit of chocolate in between, sort of a double sandwich. It is a quite popular little snack between breakfast and lunch, somewhere around that. And this black and white stuff is a bit different. Now the regular stuff has got also a chocolate layer, but the wafer is lighter, and yeah, it does look a bit different. So let's see what this is all about. Let's take a look. Wait, is it here as well? No, there is different stuff. Let's take a quick look at the ingredients list right there, and the rest of another language right there. The nutrition table right here, I hope you can read that. Then we've got our expiry date and the address where you send your angry letters to. Now let's open this one up and take a closer look at this. Well, let's get this out of the way. Yes, and I've got to say it does look quite different. It is now when you've got actually that black and white theme, you realize how light the actual wafer is. It usually looks a bit darker, but this one being actually a bit darker makes it look a bit different overall. Yes, so we've got a wafer piece here, then we've got our chocolate mousse, a chocolate cream right there with a few nut pieces, then we've got another wafer, then we've got some sort of milk cream, and then at the bottom right here we're going to take a little look at that. We've got yet another wafer and a layer of chocolate at the very bottom. We can try to, I always loved that as a kid, you know, taking this thing apart entirely. So we'll do that right here as well. At least I try to. It is a bit difficult sometimes. Sometimes it's easier when they're cold, sometimes it's not. So this is a little close-up of that milk layer. Yeah. Doesn't look too appetizing now, does it? But I'll give it a little taste test now. Let's see how this one is. Now I've got to say I am a bit surprised. This actually does taste different than the regular one. It sounds really stupid when I say that, but with these products right here, the only thing that really makes a difference in the looks of it is that different wafer. I think it doesn't look too different from the regular one, aside from that, at least according to my memory. And usually when there's just a wafer of difference, it usually doesn't taste too different at all. This one right here does taste a bit darker. You can certainly taste that milk cream filling down here. You can taste the wafers, and they don't taste as neutral as regular wafers do on ice creams, you know, on these cones and stuff. I think it does taste a bit darker, but I have to elaborate on that just a little bit. Of course, we've got a bit of chocolate right here. We can't get rid of that entirely, but let me taste the wafer all by itself. Interestingly, the wafer all by itself seems to make the difference. I can certainly taste a slight bit of cocoa flavor in the wafer all by itself. I'm not 100% sure that it wasn't just, you know, a slight layer of this chocolate nougat layer. I think it's called nougat. Where is it? Nougat cream filling. Yeah, right there. That's what it says. Maybe it's a bit of that too, but yeah, I think the wafer itself is what makes the difference. Tastes a little bit of cocoa, and overall makes this taste a lot darker, a lot more chocolatey, more cocoa-y. I think it does make it taste more pleasant, and I also feel like the wafer, you can see right here, it's crumbly, quite crumbly, but it's not quite as crumbly as I think the regular wafer is, that light brown wafer. Very interesting. I think the consumption process for this particular video is now completed. And I've got to say that I'm quite pleased with this particular product, this particular snack. I did expect something that wasn't really as good as the regular Knoppers, but this right here I actually prefer over that. So the first impression was very good. Black and white is what they are going for right here, and they certainly achieved that. Yeah, so color-wise, the thing is what it is. Consistency and texture-wise, the wafers were nice and crunchy, the cream itself was creamy enough, and those ground nut pieces, those are quite alright as well. The taste overall, very decent. Quite a bit darker, quite a bit more cocoa-y tasting than the regular Knoppers, and I've got to say that I really enjoy that. With the entire thing being, at least what I think, less crumbly when you eat it, yeah, makes for a better, overall better product, in my opinion. And the theme realization, of course, one of my favorite points in this rating sheet, yeah, very decently executed. Not quite black and white. Maybe they could put Oreo pieces up there, but I do not know who owns Oreo. Is it you? I do not know who owns them. Maybe that is something that is unlikely to happen. And yeah, to be honest, not everything that is coated with Oreos is better than the standalone normal product. This particular snack gets, on a scale from 1 to 10, a rating of 8.93, and I think that's all I have for today. If you've got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.